Well, Jubril, you must be delighted with how the season's gone. You had to be a bit patient at the start, but over recent weeks, you've been pretty much a permanent fixture in the side.
Yeah, I know. Started the season, it was tough to get into the team, but it was more of a learning curve. Obviously, I had players like Lloyd Jones and Greg Taylor to learn from, and unfortunately for them, they had to go through injuries, which allowed me to get more minutes. And yeah, I've just taken it in my stride. I've taken my chances, and yeah, I've not really looked too past that.
Yeah, it must have been a big advantage coming back here that you've been on loan last season, so you knew exactly what to expect, how it all worked.
Yeah, for sure. I already knew the gaffer, I already knew the players, and I knew the playing style as well. So it was easy to just gel in straight away. I knew what they were wanting from me, and yeah,
Was it a big decision to sign permanently, or was it a bit of a no-brainer?
it was a big decision to leave my previous club because I was there for so long, but it was a bit of a no-brainer as well because it's a club that I've gone on loan to, been successful with, and I know all the players, and I knew I was just going to fit in straight away.
Yeah, it's paid off massively to have all of the game time, all of the experience, the memories as well. You think of Ipswich at the weekend, of course, Newcastle in the FA Cup. You've had some really tough matches and some great days.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's another big reason as to why I signed permanently here. I just wanted to, enjoy that first team football experience, get all that experience in, and it's paid off. I've had experiences like Newcastle, with the 1-0 win against Ipswich away.
Yeah, you've really adapted well to League One level. You look very at home.
Yeah, 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 for sure. The step up to League One was it was a big step. It was obviously there's better level of players, stadiums, tactics, etc. But yeah, it was a hard to get comfortable to it, but I feel like I've adjusted well.
When you first arrived at the club, you had down right back and central defence as your two positions. Having played so much now as a centre back, do you see that as your key position?
No, not really. I want to stay as versatile as I can be. This season, I played in more than one position. I played left side of centre back, also played right back, and yeah, I just want to keep as versatile as I can.
Yeah, it's so useful, isn't it, to have that in your locker, particularly as we've seen with Jack Iredale. When you're playing at a club with a smaller squad, it's amazing where you might need to fit in.
Yeah, for sure. You see, Jack's played all over the place. Even on Saturday or Tuesday, sorry, he played left wing. Yeah, it's funny.
Has it made a big difference with being at Cambridge and making that step that you've got Shiloh here as well, somebody that you know from your time at Spurs?
Yeah, for sure. Because one of the main things you want to be when you join a new club is comfortable. You want to get to know people as soon as possible, and it's always made easier when you've got someone that you've played with at your previous clubs.
And last season was a bit mad in the sense of playing all of those games behind closed doors, a very different experience. Is it nice to have a bit more normality this time around?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It's always great when you have the fans behind you cheering you on. It adds an extra boost to your game, adds an extra level that you didn't even realize you could reach. So yeah, for sure. Just to hear the fans cheering the team on, it just feels way better than playing behind closed doors.
Yeah, so different from last season where you had the empty grounds. And then, of course, this season going up a level, some of those away games, whether it's Charlton, Newcastle in the FA Cup, Ipswich at the weekend, it is so different, isn't it, when you've got those massive crowds and big stadiums?
Yeah, it's so different. It's so different. That pulsate, the noise from the fans is just you can't describe it. You can't get that feeling anywhere else.
Do you take strength from that in that, say, Ipswich on Saturday when you're standing in the tunnel? Does that give you a bit of a buzz?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. When you're hearing the fans right before you're stepping out onto the pitch, it just adds that extra level to you. They they really become that 12th man for you. So yeah,
Now, I know as you're a defender, not necessarily a massive deal to get goals, but you haven't had one for your career as yet. Is it something you think about adding that to your game?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Some of the boys have been getting on to me to try and get my goal. What celebration am I going to do? So yeah. Hopefully I can get one this season. If not, I'm not too worried. But yeah, hopefully I do.
Yeah, there are so many players in this side that are good from set plays. I guess in some senses that's where, as a defender, you'd be most likely to get a goal, but maybe not so much your role in those set plays when you've got so many players who are big and dominant in the air.
Yeah. You see, this side, it's a very physical team. It's not the easiest to try and get myself into the box, but I just have to respect that, do my job, and yeah.
Yeah, and maybe a sense because you're not as much of a physical presence as some of the other defenders, that when you come up against those really physical sides where they're making you head it and kick it for 90 minutes, that's a bit tougher for you. But presumably you feel you've made really good progress in that respect, and that I think it's fair to say you're really trusted in those situations now.
Yeah, for sure. It's always made easier when you've got experienced defenders, experienced players around you. Yeah, I've had to learn that in this league. I've had to adapt to it quickly, and I feel like I still got a lot to learn from it, but I feel like I'm adapting well.
Cool, that's great from me. Thanks, Jibs.
Thank you.
Morning, Jubril. How pleased have you been with the amount of game time that you've had this season?
Yeah, morning. The game time, I'm overwhelmed with it. I didn't expect myself to get this many games this season at all. I'm pleased that I'm playing. I'm happy, more than happy that I'm playing, and I hope to play more. But yeah, I'm more than happy with the game time I'm getting.
And when you moved in the summer as well, obviously you're with Spurs in their under-23s. How important a factor was it to go out and play men's football? How important was that to you in making that decision?
I feel it was important for me as I'm getting to that age now where I'm not a youth anymore. I need to be playing first team football, especially coming off the back of promotion with Cambridge in League Two. I felt that I just wanted to add more to my game, start my career, and I felt like Cambridge was the right place for me to do that.
Do you feel like you've improved a lot as the season's gone on as well?
Yeah, I feel like I've improved. I feel like I've got a lot more, far more to improve, but I feel like I've improved. I've learned a lot from this season, and that's more of what I wanted to take it as. I wanted to take it more as a learning season and as a season to just, kickstart properly.
And how well do you think Cambridge has done this season as well to be in 13th at this stage?
I've heard that people have said, I saw at the start of the season, before the season started, that Cambridge was set for relegation. So I think in their eyes, we've gone overachieved. I think a lot of people agree with that. I feel like we've done well this season, but we don't want to rest on our laurels at all. We want to keep going, keep pushing, and get as many points as we can.
And what do you make of this squad as well and your teammates?
Yeah, it's a very good squad. I couldn't ask for a better bunch. A lot of role models, a lot of people I can talk to, a lot of people. It's more of like a family knit group. We're very well together, but it's not like we're not all nice. We know when to tell people to do better. So yeah, it's a very good squad.
What's it like working under Mark Bonner?
Well, yeah, he's a top man. Mark Bonner, he's welcomed me from day one, gave me my opportunity, and he's one that I can, talk to easily. He's a very good coach. He's very aware, and yeah, he's very good.
Just to round off as well, what do you make of the game against Morecambe this weekend?
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. We're going to be at home. We played them away last time in a 2-0 win, and yeah, it was a good game last time. Hopefully, we can get a double over them and just keep pushing and get as many points as we can.
It's great. Thanks, Jubril. Appreciate your time.
Cheers.